What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. Let's talk about it. Oh, our beloved media. It has done it again. It has done it again. Unbelievable, right? This has been a true exercise in what to watch and what to focus on, and a visual of what America is all about. Yep, this is what America is all about. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, buddy. When are we going to learn? When are we going to learn? As it stares us right in our face. Well, let's look at the information at hand. Because I want all y'all to be here. Thank you for everybody who sent out the Cash App questions. I am taking your Cash App questions. We got more yesterday. I appreciate that. The Cash App is Carcino. Y'all see it below. So definitely hit it up and let me know what y'all think. Your Cash App questions, some of them are hilarious. Now, let's get to this. TJ Holmes and Amy Robach. They're the hosts on GMA, Good Morning America, and everything else. And the scandal of their affair became the biggest thing anyone had seen in television in a long time. Now, we just went through this situation with no one other than um, M.A. Udoka and what had happened with Boston. And the media is doing the same thing it did to M.A. Udoka. Seriously. They're doing the same thing that they're doing to M.A. Udoka. Now, before the world knew about the affair, the couples found out first before it really broke. And the husband was so livid, he put up the house and was getting ready to sell Andrew Shue for $5 million. Now, this thing was getting ready to go public because people were finding out due to the fact her husband knew some things were not right. And this was going to blow up very big. But the media, behest to anyone else that listens to me, most of them don't watch Good Morning America. They still sleep. But these two host Good Morning America, and they're in a relationship now. And now that they've broken up with their two spouses, they're in a relationship. Now, I've seen TJ Holmes more because he's involved in a lot of everything, and him and his wife has been promoted throughout the entire, like they're so in love, and they put their pictures everywhere. So TJ was looked at as the perfect husband, and he just couldn't do anything wrong. He was such a nice gentleman with a nice smile. Everybody loved him. TJ, he's so nice. So, be them nice ones you gotta watch, women. So, the husband of Amy, right? Oh, in case you don't know, TJ's the black man, Amy's the white girl. All right? To break this down to the layman's term and how this relates to Ime Udoka's situation. Well, Ime Udoka was the one blamed in the entire affair. His name was drugged through the mud throughout the entire everybody's household, and her name was kept anonymous, and they wanted to keep her name secret, and all the privacy was for her. But Ime Udoka name had to be drugged through the mud. Now, when this thing broke, when they said these two were a couple and their spouses, I wanted to see how this played out before I spoke. Is the reason why I kept it in reserve. I said, I'm going to keep this in the holster because I want to see how this plays out. Then I'm going to make the video. Because I was going to make the video right away. But I had to watch it actually happen exactly how I thought it was going to happen before I even made my statement. And sure enough, there it was. Clear as day. Staring me right in my face. I watched them take that notion, because it started out with the husband, and he was ready to file separation from his wife, divorce, everything. He puts their $5 million house for sale amidst problem in paradise with the relationship. Then the rumors are coming out about an affair. Then it goes from rumors of an affair. Uh-oh, what's happening here? It goes from rumors of an affair to a full-out relationship with the co-host who's also married. And now it goes from that to TJ's marriage. And now they're not even talking about her and her husband anymore, Amy. It's all about TJ. He's the one that ruined the happy family. All of a sudden, TJ is the man. TJ Holmes is the face of this whole relationship, and they're not talking about Amy Robach no more. It's all about TJ and his wife. TJ did this, TJ did that. When these two are both in a relationship now with each other. So she left her husband too. She cheated just like he cheated. Meanwhile, they don't want to damage Amy's good name, but you're running TJ through the mud. She's just as guilty as TJ. They both split it 50-50. So why is TJ name being mentioned? He's the one that committed the affair. You know whose name's not being mentioned? Amy Robach's husband, Andrew Shue. His name is not being mentioned. They're showing mostly TJ and his wife. And she's got to go through all of the pain of having her face plastered all over the media. Meanwhile, Amy and her husband's pictures are not being shown. It's very limited. You see a picture with him. I've seen more pictures of those two together, TJ and Amy, than her of her husband. Well, if she's not happy, if she is happy, who knows? But all I can tell you is that all of these things have come full circle. And both were blindsided. TJ Holmes' wife, she was blindsided by this because they went through something similar to this while they were married, and Marlee Fabig, which is her name, forgave him. You know, this is the father of her child. You know, this is how it is. She was blindsided. And then Andrew Shue from Melrose Place. Well, you're looking at a 10-year marriage for Shue and his wife. When him and Robach married. I can't really remember, but I know he got a daughter with her. They got a daughter together. She's an immigration lawyer. And and that's when they met. But they got a daughter together, and he's got two other kids with his ex-wife, Amy Ferson, before they divorced. I don't know. It's crazy. And what's crazy to me is how everybody came down on M.A. Udoka and they gave that girl her slide. Like, we're going to let her slide. But M.A. Udoka, we're ashamed of you. When that woman was cheating on her married husband and three kids, she didn't even care. And she ruined her life. She chose that. It was consensual. And now, since TJ, the perfect man, has gone down this road with Amy Robach, we hear all about how bad TJ is now. And we don't hear nothing about Amy Robach being bad when she's out here cheating on her husband. So, M.A. Udoka had violated team policy. So he was suspended. Here, ABC Disney decided this did not break policy, so they could not suspend them. So the show was gonna continue on without a hitch. Then everybody was outraged that they were going to put them back on the show and on television. And I was shocked. I said, wow, they're going to let them go on television, knowing the people that watch this kind of show is married women. Good Morning America is watched by wives alike, and they got to watch two cheaters in a relationship. This is not going to go well. So, well, she was more that nobody cared about, just like Nia Long said. The Boston Celtics did not care about her and her situation. They didn't check on her for nothing. And that was surprising to her. And the thing is that she's met Amy. This woman has smiled in her face. Said and did a lot of things. She thought of her as a friend. And since she was married, she didn't view her as a threat. And the whole time she was sleeping with her husband. And ABC thought this was a good idea to throw them on television and put them right back on the show. Well, Robin Roberts is upset because it messes up the show on Good Morning America. And she's just like, this is messy. But she's putting the blame where it needs to be. And just said it's messy. This whole thing is messy. And it ruins the whole Good Morning America. So Robin Roberts is ticked off about the whole situation. Because this is a show that she's a co-host to, just like them. And now her two co-hosts are screwing each other. And here you go. So ABC came to the realization, we can't put this back on the air. Not now. We're going to have to sideline this. Well, you can't fire them because of it. They're consenting adults. They can choose to do what they want. And that's that. But you're not going to be able to basically sell this over to households of married couples. Women don't like women that's breaking up happy homes. So now they have been taken off the air. Well, Kim Godwin had no Goodwin or whatever. She had no choice but to take them off the air. They said we can't operate with gossip and speculation and rumors. We need to stay focused on the work. So there's nothing that's going on the show that they felt like that they can fire someone for. And she said, they got to take TJ and Amy off the air while they figure this out. That's the best thing to do. It's become a distraction for the show and all the colleagues working around there. And their relationship is not a violation of company policy. They had to take the last few days to think about work and getting through and what's best for ABC News. So they're going to be off the air until they figure this thing out. And, they don't want knee jerk and, decisions, but it's necessary for the brand. And we need the staff to stop whispering about it in the hallways. We don't want to operate in all of that. So it's a lot of it going around because these staffers are the people that's leaking information, what they think, what they know, to TMZ and all these other Page 6 magazines. But it's the same thing they try to do to M.A. Udoka. All of a sudden, M.A. Udoka was the problem. And the other white girl had nothing to do with it. She was the innocent little lamb who was manipulated by this powerful coach. So it's sick. It's completely sick. But that's what it is. That's how we operate nowadays. And this is the new reality. So I know this probably didn't catch your attention. And y'all saw it and didn't know who the hell TJ was or or nothing. But this is what's been in the news. So they've changed their mind and decided to pull them off the air. So anyway, y'all tell me what y'all think about it. Now TJ is the subject and Amy is the innocent little lamb who was manipulated by TJ Holmes. Crazy. I will answer your Cash App questions in probably the next video I'll do. Or if I go live again, I'll do it. But other than that, God bless. I'm out.